until now, no one has doubted. Knowledge is power, the masses look tough. The more they wake up, and their primary problem's not knowing enough. But Proportiate Yellow says none of that's true. Disestablishing hitherto prevalent views. They set up in belittling the significance, the spontaneous element to the masses' development. The only results of this beef are them catching on to the fact that we're ops, that's to my satisfaction. But there's spontaneity, and then there's spontaneity. Like in the 18 teens when Luddites all went on strike and smashed machines, and all props to the OGs. And back in the 70s, but compared with these, like 20 years later when I got to the scene, I won't say that we got it yet, but some of us began to sense the system isn't permanent. The struggle would be our revenge, stitching our submission in advance of real demands. We were straining toward the workers with the theory in our hands. You won't believe this shit, did you know? I too once started a paper called Proportiate Yellow. The night before we went to print, we got raided by the government, and Anatoly Venai got sent to Siberia with me, and they put him in the hole and he died of TB. This was gonna be a different kind of paper. Would have been a hit among the workers and intelligentsia. Now the very same are trying to convince you that to this day we lack material conditions. But bullshit, all we've been missing is the know-how. But I know now, once your task has definition, failure ain't nothing but a slowdown. But flashes of consciousness started to dim when there appeared people, even sock Dems, coming up with new truths, treating shortcomings as virtues. Right before my banishment, I had a meeting with some of these youths. What you have to understand, we never even had a chance to make up our mind on our party stance. The masses did not so much take in their hands the reins of the struggle as have the reins grabbed just to call a retreat when we need to advance. To say shit like a strike fund's all you really gotta get done. That the struggle gotta be about economic conditions. The workers for the workers, and a kopeck and a ruble is worth more than all this trouble. What I'm gonna say about a silent hip pun, and it comes in a three-pointed list again. One. If spontaneity happens spontaneously, you didn't even have to be here. Only breathe the atmosphere to see us torn away by the police. Secondly, I reckon that these cucks for spontaneity are even inadvertently, but all the same, most certainly playing into the hands of the bourgeoisie. Humanity has no secret third ideology. In order for the worker to succeed, we can't be dumbing down what we believe. Somebody's gotta give it to them if you want to see socialism. To belittle theoreticians only serves our owners' interests. Our task is diverting the workers from something much older, more fully developed. Bourgeois ideology fully envelops us. Thirdly, economists doesn't quite cover the wrongness deep down in the hearts of their character. Bet the neurodniks are loving how Marx in your hands reinforces their targeted caricature. There's politics and politics. You took every pill, but you're all of you sick. It's like you've written yourself a bad check. You say that the movement determines the task. Does that mean you'll do something or just kiss ass? The way that you talk about tactics is droll, spontaneous as your grandma's birth control. Can't make up your mind whether you support terror, like yapping out both sides your mouth prevents error. The upsurge continues, we share the bad luck, there's no organization, we're giving a fuck. You called me a spirit of chaos. What did you think that a specter was? You made a dogma of tailing, and that is why we keep failing. Your love of spontaneity nearly mess your treachery, and so I guess it flows to me. What is to be done, be done. Oh, what is to be done?